Howdy everybody, and welcome to the disassembly of a Toyota called Amelia's camper. We have made quite a few discoveries, and some good, some not so good, and some that piece of wood just isn't there anymore. So let's get into it. It's not good. Well, howdy friends. Welcome to day 2 of this endeavor, if you will. Camper is off the truck. The truck is a Bear pickup for the first time since 1985, and it is a treat to drive, let me tell you. But today, just setting small goals here. Shower and awning off, and racks off. And we'll see how far we get past that. All right, so now, my lovely wife is going to be holding the wrench up top, and I'm going to be going in to our new little doghouse here to unbolt it from the inside. So here we go. So yes, front one. Here I am in the old doghouse. Luckily, I actually fit quite nicely if I sit on my butt. Man, this corner got bad.
Yeah.
This corner is gonna be probably the worst internally. Yeah, so I did just notice the front window, which would be up against the cab. I'm seeing daylight through that corner there. So, a small amount of daylight, but daylight nonetheless. So that's fun. Jess is working on getting all the Band-Aid Sikaflex that I put on the seams just to get rid of the leak, cutting that off so she could even get an open end on the bolt up there. So that's what we're up to currently. Yeah, so while she is sawing through the Sikaflex up there for the next bolt, I must tell you, this entire, like every metal fixture in this entire camper is rusty and moldy simultaneously. It's not good in here right now. You on the bolt?
Ready.
Sweet. Okay, well, done. Now it's time to get up top and pry them up. One of the big washers that was stuck to the roof. All right. Oh. Professional. 1 point. Oh, that's so gross. There you have it, baby Max Track. Oh yeah. Yeah, I went a little heavy over here. But by God, it did not leak. Anything's a hammer if you hammer with it. Washer's falling.
Cut it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, insulation fluff. It's actually fiberglass insulated.
Oh shit, get some gloves.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought it was just like
The
the foam insulation. Yeah, no, that's actual cotton candy fiberglass. All right, well, that's good to know. Oh, that's... Holy moly. Hey, I mean, frankly, if it works, it works, but my God, that's really sketchy. There we go. So we got 2 red wires twisted together, twisted onto a black wire. Good. I mean, that's what you want. Fan is off and probably going in the trash. So now I'm going to attempt to figure out how to get this guy out. Oh yeah. These struts are shot to the point where one doesn't even try to hold it up. Okay, so it's coming out, sliding out, but it's running straight into itself. Well, this metal trim has to come off then. So today's goal is get the ceiling off, because that's going to be the easiest piece to peel back to kind of see what's going on in here. So this side's already all popped up. There are a bazillion little staples in here that are admittedly a little bit of a pain, but got them. And now let's do this side.
Well, friends, we are about to find out a lot about what's happening under here, because the roof is officially, roof skin, I should say, is officially ready to come off. So, I have my lovely wife here to assist in this process, but I don't know. You ready?
I am ready.
Sunday, I don't know what this is going to look like, but here we go.
Cotton candy.
Roll it, I guess.
So we put it back on because it's also our outdoor living room and I don't want fiberglass in my schnoz. I love you.
I love you too, honey.
Well, all right, friends. Yesterday we got this this peeled up and kind of had our first look under here, but we had friends over and there was beer to be drank, so we kind of abandoned it and just laid it back down because this cotton candy stuff is obviously the worst. So I do want to show you this. So let's check this out. Look at that rot and all the mold in the insulation, like all of it. And then you got more rot up here. Yeah, it's quite bad. This is kind of what I expected, unfortunately. So yeah, now we have a slightly better idea of what we're dealing with. The walls are gonna tell a story all their own, but I can't tell if that's mold, just dark spots in the insulation. But yeah, it's far from ideal, if I'm real with y'all. So okay, so we're making discoveries here, folks. This beam is split all the way down,
And then that corner is almost non-existent. So this is the back corner, completely rotted, completely rotted. There is actually, look, that chunk came from there. Oh no. And then, yeah, where this rack mounted, it's just not there anymore. Like, wow, this is really bad. But we're gonna fix it, right? We're gonna fix it. All right, so little bit of progress here. The insulation is out of the ceiling. Put that back, there we go. And oh, we're seeing some stuff. So this side is actually kind of the least of our worries. Oof. Okay. Yep, and still not a single butt connector. And then that piece also gone. And this piece also. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is not good. Oh. Still got a staple in it. There we go. Okay. So the front is pieced together like this. Just fun fact for you. Ooh, that looks tasty. Well, unfortunately, it's coming apart in more than one way. This stuff is so incredibly thin that it's almost impossible to pull it off cleanly, only because I could sit here and pull each and every individual staple out. That is obviously an option, but that would take 10 years and it would be the most frustrating and tedious thing I've ever done. So crowbar it is, and well, that did happen, but nothing that can't be covered up or fixed or actually fixed, depending on how I'm feeling that day, and we're making progress. Well, both sides split exactly the same, so we got a split there, got a split there, but ain't nothing that can't be fixed and dealt with, so. All right, well, that's as far as we have gotten so far. The entire ceiling skin is off. Front window, yep, that one right there. Front window is out, and now it's on to getting the side windows out and the side walls off and seeing what that looks like. But it all needs to be replaced. It's all going to be fairly simple, I think. I mean, because I have the plans right here, so I just need a bunch of 1x2 and chop saw, really. So we'll see how it goes, but thanks for watching, and keep following along if you're into a dude working on an old camper. Okay, bye.